Welcome to Kickstarter Radio 102.4, and today we're looking at Forest of Radgost. We covered a preview of this earlier on in the month, but we're here to look over the Kickstarter, and Lipstickpaddy's fresh back from his holiday, so Lipstickpaddy there, please take it away. And by the way, you can't see him, but he's very sunburned from Mexico. Well, peeps, I'm back from my holiday, and look, here it is. Forest of Radgost. Oh my goodness. It blasted through its goal really well. Now, funded in 5 hours. Ooh, really cool. Nice minis on the front here. Really cool. All stretch goals unlocked. Oh my goodness. And I missed the early bird as well, whatever that was. But hey, 15 days to go. Already massively funded, so let's go down. I covered a preview of this game and they had an amazing website before this has gone live, so yeah, we've got this saved. Are we backing it though? After an expensive holiday and Kickstarter's already backed in February, it's been a wicked month. We'll see though. The 15 days is going to push us into the start of March, so maybe we'll come and back it, but we'll see. It is looking absolutely incredible though, and we might be sad if we don't back it, but there we go. If you missed our earlier video we did in March, you are essentially trying to find 2 kids that have gone missing in the forest, and it's like a great adventure game, fantastic replayability. It's been 5 years in the making, got an absolute army of people working on it. You can see really cool sculptures are on the board, and everything in the game, from each item to every card to design of everything, has come from Slavic mythology, which there we go, Slavic mythology, which is Eastern European Slavia, near Russia. 1 to 7 players, and it's kind of a drop in, drop out, if I remember correctly. A nice quick playtime as well. Was designed to teach his son Slavic mythology, and his son has aged 5 years since then, but I'm imagining the age is fairly, doesn't need to be that high. In fact, I'm pegging this as a, children's game, why not? It's Slavic. Well, this is the flag of Serbia here. My European flag serves me well, so maybe it's Serbian. You probably know. Tell me in the comments. Now, you're getting a lot in the board. The thing that really excites me is the decks of cards. There's a lot of them. 7 character deck cards. What's really cool about the game as well is the way that they do the characters that you play. You're playing these really cool characters from the village, and you get your own little book where you put all your inventory in the book, and every time you play, something's going to be different because the items were already being collected and things like this. So very exciting stuff. Nice time counter for the daytime, nightfall, and night, as they're calling it. Looks like we've got money coins as well here, and paper clips. What's going on? Paper clips. Some strange dice here, some looking custom as well, and we've got the big set of deck of cards here. Now, the Book of Encounters, these are going to be cool because if you come across an encounter during the day, it'll be different than in the night, and you get to choose to do different things, whether you want to talk to them, might want to trade with them, run away, fight them, depends on what your strategy is. And as you go through this forest, at every crossroad on the map is where the NPCs are going to be. Might be friendly during the day or in the night, and reversing in the night might become deadly or more friendly in the night. And you're rolling a die to kind of move these around as well, so they kind of will start moving around the forest. And you might want to try and evade all of them, especially with the character you've chosen. And if there's a large play set of people, someone will be playing the children as well that have lost. They basically went down the river, they start the furthest away on the map to get, and you basically got to get them back to the village. And the art style is so unique to this fabulous art. Hopefully we'll see the artist's name as we go down, but yeah, absolutely beautiful. Really is nice. Oh, stretch goals unlocked already. What's going on here? Missions have been unlocked. 5 additional minis. Oh my word. Loads of minis coming out. It says mystery miniature. A mystery miniature. Alright, remember these are all going to be part of folklore for the mythology. So yeah, these are not just designed up. These are coming from an historical background. Story starter dice. What are these? A never-ending story and extend your adventure. There is going to be kind of branching storylines going through the playthroughs you do as well, so kind of interesting. Overlay cards that you place over parts of the forest to modify its appearance. Ooh, based on story moments. This is really cool, isn't it? So yeah, the map can actually change, and if you replay the game, that map may be changed for further game plays that you do with it. So it has almost like a light legacy component. Very nice. Quality upgraded, which we love to see, as it certainly moves it away from the retail space. And all the standees, it say, will include full colour. And they're going to have maybe companions and stuff like that. So yeah, really good. Forest creatures are going to have all these standees. God Radgost, there's going to be a standee for. And all this good stuff. Now there is going to be a miniature set. We've seen minis obviously. So this is like if you're going for the minimum pledge. Surprise gifts then, an STL file. Oh, I don't know about you, but I hate these things because it's like there's another tier of backer here getting more than what we've got. Because do I really want to buy a 3D printer and go through all the teaching of how to do it when they could just throw this on as a mini? It's like, how do you feel about companies doing STL files? It drives me nuts. And it wouldn't surprise me if a website opens up there and says, buy a mini from an STL file from Kickstarter, because, you know, they'll print it off for you and make a little bit of bucks from it, and you'll be happy too. So, yeah, if you are someone who's got a printer and is willing to STL print stuff out, let me know, because there's a few games on Kickstarter that have an STL option, and I would prefer, if the Kickstarter's not doing it, then a third party doing it for me, because I still want to have the minis, right? All right, now this website has been going bananas with 20 updates already. Massive 1,000 comment plus. Oh my god, this Kickstarter's on fire. So yeah, really cool. There's large images of the minis as well in the updates, and some standee stuff you can look at. I'm here really just to quickly brief you, go through it, because this Kickstarter page is massive. It really is. Now, the game is fascinatingly good. Lots of people are loving it, as you can see for all these. King of Average here, a game like anything I've covered. It has so much charm and character. It's insane. Yep, the art. Look at this art. So good. Love it. I love the little dog. I love the sword made of wood. Really, really cool. The fire, the teddy bear. Ooh, it's just got so much. It is charming, isn't it? Right, so the minis on the board, which is really going to plus it out. These are these like coin things. What are they? As always, I'll watch more playthroughs to give my final thoughts as the Kickstarter's coming near the end and let you know what's going on the campaign. But is there anything else they could add to it if it's gone through all its goals? I've got a few things I'd like to see. I'll say that much. Yeah, so this funky dice here is the direction, and they're basically for the movement and stuff. These are the creatures at the checkpoints, but you won't know what they are. So they're hiding the identity of the monster. These are these cool books. You get your own little booklet to carry between games, and it's your bag. It is your bag. You can put stuff in. Very cool indeed. Here's the old lady. I'd love to play her, see what makes her so special. And it has almost a little bit of role play with the way the character is. So yes. And maybe as you play through different goals, this Darina, maybe she'll get stronger through different playthroughs and stuff like that. Because it does say, skilled players may be able to infer the odds from prior encounters. Now it says crossroad encounters with mythical creatures, and this is a little bit of the art that I would prefer to get a bit painted. And a lot of the decks that you get in, it's kind of black and white art, and I really feel like it could do an art pass to make it more colourful, but hey. Been working on it so long, they've got such a large team, and it seems like an oversight that they missed this, that we don't prefer full art on them, but you know, it could be a surprise that's coming. Alright. Now the minis then, they're talking about these minis, and 29 minis, look at this big boy, it's 50 mil. Alright, here come the minis then. So Lesnick, Protector of Forest, okay, it looks a bit like a tree ant. We've got Bezimir, looking like a skeletal mage. Tragorki. What is it with this text? I hope this text is not in the game, because it's very hard to read from a Westerner. Trodorki. What are those letters at the end? It's a minotaur, skeletal minotaur. Wolves. They look nice. Well, we've got two heads. What's going on here? The Wraith, then. You don't normally see the Wraith's face, so that's curious. It's not kind of human skull, is it? A Wraith in this mythology. And look at Mora here. Who are you? Horrible lady. Go and get some Botox. And hello, Maja. She's got horse legs, big thighs, small waist, horrible hands. Probably could give you a big strong massage though. And Polyescovic, what's that? A dwarf with a beard like a bit of stone. All right. Paskolva. This is like a Worgen from World of Warcraft. I'm just letting you know what it reminds me of. This guy, this lady, Villa Fairy. She doesn't look like a fairy. She looks fairly big. And Raskula, who needs to get some clothes. Naturist in the forest, who has strange hands again and likes to eat raw fish. Okay. And the witch here with the big tongue. Alright, she looks cool. Newt, weird thing. Taliesin, getting weirder. Forest Mother, hands in appropriate places not to see the nips. Alright. And the giant, I wonder how big he is. Alright. Asdaya, two-headed lizard humanoid, another giant. Just a snake. Does he look like a snake? And the dragon, probably the cuddly dragon, looks pretty cool. and Allah, some kind of monster with teeth in the stomach. And here he is, the Radgost, the god of hospitality and fertility. You can click to see the miniature lineup, of course, and there's great high definition images of them to see as well. Now, Divine Pledge, the massive 120 height Dashbog. Guy has a wolf as a pet, great belt buckle, and nice staff. Each creature and its behavior will be thoroughly described with stories inspired from research into an underappreciated mythology. Okay, so a big 92-page book here with black and white art. I wish they painted them. Never the same adventure twice. Encounter scenarios. Lots going to change, of course. These decks are going to... I don't think they're going to get shuffled between each game. So there's kind of a set order of the replayability to make sure you don't get the same objects again. And there's no killing in the game, it says. You probably just... you know, you can't kill a ghost, can you? But you can dispel them and stuff like that. It's just killing in another word, isn't it? But yeah, it says killing a forest creature would incite the wrath of the god Radgost, and he would spell doom over the village. Well, let's open my bag. I'm playing the warrior Nameless, and it looks like the paper clips are getting used here to level up the character. And he's got an eagle feather. These are the cards that I said that I wish they were painted on, because the eagle feather give me a bit of colour on the eagle's feather. And you know, just make them a little bit more colourful, you know. But it is cool how you've got a bag here, and these little booklets are really cool, aren't they? Evolve your character. Yeah, the RPG of the character is going to be really cool to play with. And personal missions. Dun, 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 dun. Will you find out your name? The two cute kids, we've not seen the characters yet. It's very cool. Can't see the fire in a hand on this mini though. I like the bases though, they're nice. The warrior, I'm just talking about him, it's cool. Ratibor, the chieftain, look at his beard. It's like chiseled off. The artwork there is nice and long, but what's with that model? Ziva, look at that Z. She looks nice. Darina, this is the one I'd pick, certainly. The herb healer, very cool character. Vitali, the archer. Not very dynamic like the picture. I do like my dynamic minis. And Dobro Misler, sorcerer. I guess he's going to be nice to play as well. It's interesting, he's got a sickle in his hand here, and in the picture he's got a staff. What's going on here? These characters are coming from mythology. Do they have a staff and a sickle? Okay. Now, 200 decks of cards. It doesn't look like these were getting stretched through the Kickstarter then. And so what you're getting here is the set. There's no stretching of the content in these decks. But the decks, lots of things coming from, and lots of really cool things. And again, you're not going to find the same thing twice. Who knows how many playthroughs there's going to be with these decks. So dun, 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 dun. The board, this board's like almost too simple for the game, with the fantastic art going across the page, and they've just got this plain Jane board. It does look a little bit simple. But yeah, it certainly does look cool. I love the map, how big it is. It's so big. Has all these points of interest on it that you can go through, and the dynamic nature of how the people move on the map, really cool. Why Kickstarter? Are you kidding me? No retail game's going to look at this. No retail, the retail space looking at games. They are like, go to Kickstarter first, then we'll consider publishing. That's what they want to do. Green light it on Kickstarter first. Alright, the Acon Pledge now. This is the standee version, 64. Shame they wouldn't have done an acrylic pledge for these as an in-between. But anyway, Oak Pledge now, 99. That's probably the pledge we'd sit on. But the Divine Pledge with a giant 2 minis, and it looks like some extra dice and a cup. 129, so and if you just want the minis, there's the pledge, and shipping seems to be not too shabby. Maximum 50. This could be a fairly big box with all that. It's good to see that the videos for the game are at the bottom, out of the way. Pick your favorite from here. You know, King of Average does a solid job. Cardboard Rhino, she's fantastic too. And yeah, there's definitely a unique game. There is that. And you can see here on the table how big the map looks. It's an absolute massive. And look at the player cards and the art. Very big as well. Like, there is questions about will sleeves fit in the box and all that stuff. And they've said yes to basically this, you know. Yes to all your answers, so. Now, it says $5 is the access to the pledge manager. This is what we might have to do to balance the book. And they've not actually... There's 125 people like us having a busy February with lots of Kickstarters going on, plus the holiday that we just came from. And there's only 20 people going for that retail pledge, and everyone's jumping on the yoke. Everyone's going to the Divine Pledge, 1,000 backers for that. If you're going into the Pledge Manager, that's probably one you'd want to go on. Now here's all the creators, absolute bonkers job they've done. Really, really cool. Look at the big list of all these people. Super, super cool game. We have it on our reminders. We've got too much going on in our email at the minute with all the Kickstarters going on, but we'll be back in the when I come back for my final thoughts. I'll tell you where I am on the pledge. I feel I'll be on the $5. This is a Kickstarter I don't want to miss because it does look super cool, and with me being a fan of kids games that aren't designed in a kids game kind of way, because I'm not a massive fan of these Habba games. I prefer kids games to be a little bit more serious, so this has definitely got more meat on the bone because your kids can really age through the game and enjoy them through their teenage years, and of course you can certainly enjoy this as an adult. I mean, come on, it's super cool with super cool booklets for each character growth, different between different play modes, the map changes, and the minis are looking cool. Oh my goodness, it really does look fascinating, doesn't it? I can't wait to watch more videos. It says all the stretch goals are unlocked, but if these backers get above a certain amount, we may see more stuff come from the team, and it looks like they've been doing nothing but updating the peeps, the backers on this. That's why I've definitely stayed away from pledging. I don't want to be obliterated by updates. That must be like 20 updates in 5 days, so that's gone bananas. But yeah, an amazing Kickstarter, peeps. Definitely come check it out, watch some playthrough videos, and you'll see the pure excitement over this game. It really is a super unique game, like no art we've seen. Great mythology as well, and what they've not mentioned here is like the box. There's going to be a beautiful insert as well, so lots more to discover when you come to the site and update it. Other than that, I will pop back at my final thoughts to tell you all about these updates in here, and how that's turned my opinion. But we'll see if it changes anyway between then and then. Or our budget, we might have to jump on the big pledge. Who knows if the rest of February is quiet? Please make it quiet. It's too much happening already on Kickstarter. Anyway, on that bombshell, thank you so much for watching. I'm Lipstickpaddy, your host. This has been Kickstarter Radio 102.4. You take care, stay safe, and bye-bye for now.